What's good? It's your boy Tad Money, and today I'm gonna talk about Web 5. What is Web 5? Like Web 4 is all about having a brain computer chip implanted into your brain to where you can dream inside of the virtual plane of many metaverses, whether it be the Omniverse or the Metaverse or Facebook Meta. Many metaverses, you know what I mean, where you have a brain computer chip inside of your brain to where you can dream inside of the virtual planes, you know what I mean, whole 9 yards. And that's what Web 4 is. Web 4 is having a brain computer chip to where you can dream inside of the virtual plane. And not only dream inside of any metaverse, but also in the Xbox ecosystem with Xbox Cloud Gaming. Well, they can add cloud gaming into the brain computer chip to where you can play your Xbox from your mind and use your mind to play the characters on the games you like to play, whether it be Fortnite, Call of Duty, or any other type of games. You know what I mean? So having a brain computer chip, implanted into your brain and dreaming inside of the metaverse and dreaming inside of the virtual plane is Web 4. Now, Web 5 is all about living inside of the virtual plane by basically transferring your soul into the virtual plane. You know what I mean? Whether it be Facebook's Meta or any metaverse, tell you the truth, you can travel to different cons because the metaverse is basically a new form of internet with many, many virtual worlds within it. You know what I mean? Whole 9 yards. So where people can sell digital products and physical products. But when it comes to Web 4, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not Web 4 is all about dreaming inside of it. But when it comes to Web 5, it's all about living inside of the virtual plane. Now, this might not come because Web 4 might come around near the late 2030 or mid 2040, but definitely going to be around in 2050. But Web 5 might come around 2060 or 2070. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how technology will advance by then to where we'll be able to transfer our souls into the digital world. You know what I'm saying? To where we can live there forever. Now, I do want to get a disclaimer. When it comes to living in a virtual plane, they already made movies about this. And I have saw some conspiracy theorists talk about this, that once you live inside of a digital world, you're going to realize that everything is fake and everything is all fake. So one thing you got to realize is that when you transfer your soul into the digital environment, according to these conspiracy theorists, you're going to be living in a fake world. And it is a fake world. The virtual plane is fake because it's all digital and all man-made. You won't be able to get hungry. You won't be able to bleed, depending on what type of games you play in there. If you play like any shooting or fighting games, they might have a way to bleed. You might feel pain too. There's many things you might feel when you're living inside the virtual plane, you know what I mean, in the virtual world. Like, when it really comes down to it, the technology is going to be fully advanced and fully out of this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm a techno philosopher. My Xbox Punk is going to be the religion in the metaverse, you know what I'm saying, for the Xbox community. And when it really come down to it, Web 5 is all about moving your soul into the virtual plane. You know what I'm saying? Moving inside, you know what I'm saying? Like the movie Avatar, like the first movie Avatar, like how the guy, you know what I'm saying, turn his back on the humans and fall in love with an avatar, and now he transforms himself into an avatar by, you know what I'm saying? That's what it basically is, you know what I'm saying? Like most of these movies and stuff, like I watch a lot of conspiracy theorist videos. Well, a lot of these movies that are based upon the metaverse or living inside the metaverse, like when it really comes down to it though, like these movies, they predicted this way before they even came into spoken existence. Like Ready Player One and all these other movies, like Snow Crash was the start of the word metaverse and living into the virtual environment. And the actor who made that book is still alive. And, whole 9 yards. So when it really comes down to it, y'all, what I'm basically trying to say is that Web 5 is all about moving your spirit inside to the metaverse, inside to the virtual plane. You know what I'm saying? Living inside of the virtual plane. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. That's what Web 5 is. Web 5 is moving your spirit, your soul into the metaverse, into your avatar. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever avatar you choose to move your spirit in or choose to transform yourself in. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all, but it's a digital world, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, even though I support Web 4 and Web 5 when it comes to bringing computer chips and moving your soul into the virtual plane, I know the consequences and I know the repercussions behind, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Behind stuff like that. Like, moving your spirit into the virtual plane. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it have consequences, but it would have, repercussions of how you were able to, how you live there. I mean, according to these conspiracy theorists, you know what I'm saying? Like these conspiracy theorists, they're making good points about how they're trying to make people live inside of these virtual worlds. Like, and that's the whole goal of it. Don't get me wrong, we're just going to have renewable energy. The earth is going to be perfect and clean. You know what I'm saying? We're all going to have robots and artificial intelligence, in a part of our lives, part of our everyday lives. And also, when it comes to the virtual plane or the metaverse, you know what I'm saying? We'll be able to be in a relationship with artificial intelligence and start a family with artificial intelligence inside of the metaverse. And then when it comes down to Web 5, it's all about making yourself into an artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Making yourself into an AI or merge yourself into AI. You know what I'm saying? That's what Web 5 is. Like Web 4 is all about dreaming inside of the artificial intelligence world, which is the metaverse, where you can, Web 4 is a perfect way to where you can have your family with the artificial intelligence and start having taking care of your artificial intelligent kids. I mean, there's many levels to this stuff, and there's many levels that I'm trying to put out there. Like I said, the reason why I push out the more economic form videos is because I'm chosen to represent the metaverse. I'm chosen to represent the digital world. Because ever since I was a kid, I used to own every game console, but me and my friends, we used to always dream of living in a video game world. We always dream of living in a video game world. But later on, my friends, they gave up on that belief. But no, I stayed true to that belief until I started getting to that street life at 15. And I let go all of that stuff go and start getting into that street life. But now I'm not into that street life no more. Now I'm back into gaming. And now this metaverse popped up thing came up. And that's why I'm pushing out these videos. I'm talking about Web 4 and Web 5 and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards. Like, don't get me wrong. I am going to pay a membership fee into War Economic Forum for the sake of them having me be part of that metaverse vision. You know what I'm saying? Because, I want to be part of that metaverse vision, man. I want to shape the metaverse and help make the metaverse the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to get a brain chip inside of my brain to where I can dream inside of the metaverse, and I'm willing to transform my soul into the metaverse as well. And that's one thing I want to say. So when it really comes down to it, though, that's what Web 5 is, and that's what Web 4 is. Web 4 is all about dreaming inside of the metaverse by having a brain computer chip, and Web 5 is all about transforming your soul or taking your soul and putting it into your avatar, just like the movie Avatar, but putting your soul into that avatar to where you can live like your avatar in the virtual world. And that's what Web 4 and Web 5 is, and that's what I'm trying to push out there. You know what I'm saying? These ideas are probably, like I said, it's coming from my pineal gland. Like, I didn't research this. It's just coming from my pineal gland. When I work and stuff, I do think a lot. I think so much, and it's a damn shame that I think so much. But when I think so much, that's why I come up with ideas like this. You know what I mean? That's one thing I want to say. This is your boy Time Money. I'm finna sign off. And that's all I want to say. So when it comes to Web 4 and Web 5, it's all about merging yourself into the digital world and being part of that digital world and living inside of that digital world, whether you dreaming inside of it or whether you living inside of it, transforming your soul inside of the digital world. And that's one thing I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? So living inside a virtual environment or a digital world is what I promote and what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to say. So it's your boy Time Money.